Welcome to a new edition of Harness Central. I'm Harold Howe, and we've got something a little different today. I have Mark Beaven with us. And Mark, I know a lot of people don't know you, and we'll get into that in a minute, but we're here to talk about a proposal that's been given to the Ontario government, which is largely an effort by a small group of racing people in the province of Ontario looking to tweak the racing program. Not the sire stakes, but basically the overnight program. Not the premier level like at Woodbine and Mohawk, but the next level down in the signature level. So I guess let's just start off by kind of giving us the Coles Notes version of what you people, who you people are, first of all, and then where you want to go with this.
Right. Thanks, Harold. Yeah, the impetus behind this this document. First of all, the document was written by myself and Mark Horner, Scott McNiven, and Heather Toll. The impetus behind it was a recent meeting that was held at Western Fair with John Snobelin and Cal Decker, from the standpoint that we were asked to maybe come up with some solutions to some of the concerns that we were expressing. The major concern we were expressing was the economic viability of racing at the signature level and the grassroots level.
The business model isn't working.
That's correct. I mean, it doesn't really make sense when, we're trying to entice owners into the business. Horses are leaving right now because owners can't see the economic viability of racing for purse levels at $65,000 at the signature level per race card and $35,000 at the grassroots level. It just does not make economic sense to be racing for that level of funding, level of purse level. So the challenge was put to us. Look at the big number can't change. The big number, there's no more money, no new funding. So come up with a plan.
So you're looking to reshuffle the deck.
That's right. So what we did was we first of all set targets. We set the target. We thought, we felt that racing for approximately $85,000 at the signature level per card and $45,000 at the grassroots level was kind of a good target to go for. The proposal that we put together didn't get us there quite, but it got us close. So the proposal ends up getting us at $82,000 at the signature level and $40,000 at the grassroots level.
And I should just interrupt, that proposal is on our website, which you viewers can digest and have your thoughts about. Gut feeling on what the reaction is going to be to this?
Well, I truly hope that horsemen and our government partner look at it for what it is. It is a proposal. It's a plan that that a group of us feel that is workable and is doable and makes sense. The end result is it gets us racing for more money. Yes, there are some challenges to that, though, in terms of eliminating racing at some of the Leamington, Dresden, and Sarnia, for example. But we have to think of what's best for the entire industry, and I would challenge, I would challenge everybody when they look at it to think of that. Keep honestly thinking what's best for the Ontario industry as a whole, and if they don't like it, that's fine. It's our plan. It's a plan that we've come up with. I would urge fellow horsemen, fellow industry participants to develop their own proposal then. Realizing that the status quo is not, it's not acceptable. It's not economically viable to continue racing at these levels. We need those purse levels up. So come up with their own plan, because to sit there and simply do nothing is not going to help us.
And your group doesn't see an alternative?
Not really. I mean, this is what we think is the absolute best proposal, moving forward. Again, what it achieves is racing 6 days a week at the signature level, 52 weeks of the year, increasing racing at Western Fair to 11 months of the year, increasing those purse dollars at those signature tracks of Flamborough and Western and Grand River to $80,000 or $82,000 a race card, and also I should point out that does not include any sire stakes. We've left the sire stakes out of it. Does not include any sire stakes or added money events. This is just the purse coming out of the.
So we're really talking about the likes of Western Fair, Flamborough Downs, Grand River. Overnight racing. We're not talking about sire stakes. We're not talking about racing a Woodbine Mohawk.
That's right.
This is for the
This is
the
for
B League level.
This is it really what it does is it increases the economic viability of the B tracks as well as those grassroots tracks, makes it a little bit more financially responsible for those as well.
Right. As we do this, it's the beginning of December. What's the probability that this could be accepted and implemented for the 2016 racing season?
Right, very good question. We honestly believe that time is very it's very important. We're under the gun here. We cannot continue going at the status quo of putting ourselves into losing. Continually losing money. We are losing owners out of this business because of the economic viability of it. So we would urge, our government partners to really look at this, to try and get it implemented for 2016. We realize, though, that timing is very tight to do that. It's our understanding that, sometime here in December that they have to come out with a race calendar. So, we would urge that they, find if they can't implement it for that original race calendar, that those dates are actually tentative, that we in the new year, we really sit down and try and look at this proposal and any other ideas that people have and come up with a solution for 2016.
So if anyone watching this has some thoughts, how do they share it with you guys?
That's a very good question. I know, through social media like Facebook, they can get a hold of myself or Heather Toll or Mark Horner or Scott McNiven. The proposal's getting out there. I'd be happy. You're going to have it on your website. We can include our contact information on your website as well, Harold. And I would urge people to contact us and have a respectful discussion in regards to it. As I said, to sit there and simply just say, no, it's no good. We just need more money from the government. That's
not going to happen.
It's not going to happen. We really have to, come up with some innovative ideas to make this work. We believe this is definitely a step in the right direction, and I would urge, to really look at what we're getting out of it. We're getting higher purse levels, racing year-round at 6 days a week at the signature level. I think that's definitely a move in the right direction.
Mark, thanks for sharing your thoughts.
Thank you very much, Harold.
Harold Howe with Mark Beaven, giving you the Harness Racing Edge.